Demi Moore details how she really feels about losing the Oscar to Mikey Madison. Demi Moore had an eerie feeling Mikey Madison would beat her out for Best Actress at the 2025 Oscars just moments before the Honora starlet his name was called. The Substance star revealed she was hit with a premonition during the commercial break, right before the big award, while chatting with Time. I leaned over and whispered to my manager, "I think it's going to Mikey Moore, 62. Told the publication in an interview published Wednesday. I don't know why I knew, but I did," she added. Moore opened up about her Oscars loss in an interview with Time. The actress, 62, told the publication that she knew she was going to lose. Although Moore saw the loss coming, audiences still saw the flash of disappointment on her face and the tension in her jaw as Madison marched on stage. Despite the letdown, Moore insisted she felt so centered and calm in that moment. "I didn't feel gutted, didn't feel any of those kinds of things," she further explained. "I just trusted, and am in trust of, whatever is going to unfold." Moore was the obvious front-runner leading up to the big show. Insiders previously told us she was really hopeful heading into the night. "I didn't feel gutted. I didn't feel any of those kinds of things," she said. Moore lost the award for Best Actress to Honora star Mikey Madison. Despite her gracious comments about the loss, sources said the G.I. Jane star couldn't help but feel heartbroken. Demi is taking this loss very hard, because she felt like this was finally her chance to take home an Academy Award. One source told us, although the A-list actress was obviously thrilled for Mikey and all the other women nominated for this award, that didn't mean it wasn't a huge disappointment not hearing her name be called. Days after the snub, Moore sent a huge congratulations to Madison, 26, adding, "I can't wait to see what you do next." Moore was the frontrunner leading up to the ceremony after winning the Golden Globe, Screen Actors Guild Award, and the Critics' Choice Award. Sources told us she was disappointed, but happy for Madison. She also celebrated the end of her press run for the horror flick, thanking all the cast, crew, and fans for their continued support. Regardless of the Oscars loss, Moore still came out of award season victorious, taking home the hardware at the Golden Globes, the Screen Actors Guild Awards, and the Critics' Choice Awards. "I'm so overwhelmed with gratitude for this journey," she wrote on Instagram at the time. "It's been the ride of a lifetime, and we're just getting started. So grateful for my team, my fellow nominees, and everyone who has made this experience full of joy and light. It's been such an honor to work alongside you, learn from you, and celebrate this film with you," she added. Anna Camp makes out with new girlfriend Jade Whipke. After going public with same-sex romance, Anna Camp and Jade Whipke packed on the PDA after confirming their same-sex romance. In photos obtained by Page 6, the U-star was seen puckering up for a passionate kiss while out in Los Angeles on Tuesday. Camp wore a casual blue top and jeans for the outing, as she took Whipke's face into her hands for the public kiss. Anna Camp and Jade Whipke were spotted kissing after confirming their romance. The loved-up display happened Tuesday in Los Angeles. Whipke affectionately kissed her girlfriend on the cheek. Whipke, who rocked a backwards hat and jean shorts, drew the pitch-perfect actress closer, embracing her waist as they put their love on display. In another pic, Whipke appeared to kiss Camp's cheek as the actress turned her head to showcase her blonde hair gathered into a carefree, messy bun. In a third image, Whipke lovingly kissed the actress's hand as she looked on. And in yet another, she pulled Camp close for a tight embrace. The pair engaged in a tight embrace. The pitch-perfect star wore a blue top and jeans for the outing. On-set designer Whipke wore a backwards cap and sunglasses. The outing happened the same day. Camp soft-launched her relationship with the on-set stylist via her Instagram stories Tuesday. In a photo reshared from Whipke's account, the actress stared into the distance while sitting at a candlelit table. "Her smile is a poem, her eyes are roses, her laugh is music for dancing," Whipke wrote over the romantic pic. Camp and Whipke both wore casual slip-on shoes and sunglasses. The couple apparently couldn't get enough of each other during the outing. Whipke lovingly kissed Camp's hand. The Bride star shared a similar photo of Whipke sipping a glass of wine during a sunset date via her Instagram stories earlier in May, captioning it "date night" with red rose emojis. And in a recently resurfaced TikTok, originally posted in February, the duo shared thoughts about their romance. After each recalled their worst dating experience, Camp and Whipkey were asked what they expect from a first date with a man. The Bride Hard star shared a similar photo of Whipkey sipping a glass of wine during a sunset date via her Instagram stories earlier in May, captioning it "date night with red rose emojis." And in a recently resurfaced TikTok originally posted in February, the duo shared thoughts about their romance. After each recalled their worst dating experience, Camp and Whipkey were asked what they expect from a first date with a man. The duo has been dating since at least February. "I don't expect anything," Camp replied, gesturing toward Whipkey. "Not anymore because I'm dating a woman, and it's great." Same, Whipkey agreed. Camp, 42, was previously married to her Pitch Perfect co-star Skylar Eston. 37, the former couple tied the knot in September 2016. Camp soft-launched the relationship on Tuesday by resharing a date night photo from Whipkey's Instagram account. The U-star recently shared a similar photo of Whipkey. "I'm dating a woman, and it's great," Camp said in a resurfaced TikTok video. "Ice. What do you think? Post a comment." Camp and Aston separated in April 2019, and Camp subsequently filed for divorce. "We can confirm that we have decided to separate. This decision was made mutually and amicably," the actress's rep told Page 6 at the time. "Kindly ask for privacy as we navigate this transition." Camp is currently gearing up for the June release of Bride Hard. She stars opposite another Pitch Perfect co-star, Rebel Wilson, in the upcoming action comedy film Bad News for Bella Hadid. Cannes Film Festival 2025 announces major dress code change crackdown in Cannes. The Cannes Film Festival 2025 kicked off today in France. Its famously glamorous red carpets are getting a bit of a makeover. Ahead of the event, the fest's organizers revealed some changes to its official charter pertaining to dress code. This year, they put the kibosh on looks that are too small or too large. Writing, "For decency reasons, nudity is prohibited on the red carpet as well as any other area of the festival." The memo continues: "Voluminous outfits, in particular those with a large train, that hinder the proper flow of traffic of guests and complicate seating in the theater, are not permitted." Skin-bearing looks like Bella Hadid's are officially banned on the Cannes Film Festival 2025 red carpet. The model's Schiaparelli gown from 2021, pictured here, is one of her most memorable ever. Lastly, their ESSA warning. The festival welcoming teams will be obligated to prohibit red carpet access to anyone not respecting these rules. At this year's opening ceremony, she kept things relatively covered up in a slinky Saint Laurent gown. Hadid previously said this red gown from 2016 now makes her feel embarrassed. After a red carpet hiatus, Hadid returned to Cannes in 2024 wearing a sheer Saint Laurent hosiery look that might not pass muster in 2025. Per usual, evening wear, defined as a long dress or tuxedo, is required, although guests also have the option of choosing a cocktail dress, dark-colored pantsuit or dressy top with black pants. As for the men, Team Cannes has been known to turn away looks that are too colorful. Footwear has always been a hot topic of conversation at the film fest too, with Kristen Stewart going viral in 2018 for taking off her heels in protest of the event's high heel requirement. However, the event's organizers have seemingly since changed their tune. LeBerry admitted that this striped Jacquemus gown was a last-minute change from her planned look for the 2025 opening ceremony. Elegant shoes and sandals with or without a heel are acceptable, per the charter. The new ban has already affected Alistairs like Halle Berry, admitted she had to swap her gown for the opening ceremony at the last minute because its train was too large. The Cannes red carpet is known for skin-bearing looks too, though there have been limits in the past. Brittany Mahomes wears strapless dress with high slit to husband. Patrick's 15 and the Mahomes Foundation Gala. She's rolling with the Mahomes in style. Brittany Mahomes joined husband Patrick on the red carpet for the 15 and the Mahomes Foundation Gala last Thursday, wearing a strapless navy blue dress with a thigh-high slit. She styled her long blonde hair in loose curls and accessorized with metallic heels. Brittany Mahomes and husband Patrick posed on the red carpet at the 15 and the Mahomes Foundation Gala last Thursday. The NFL wag wore a strapless navy blue dress with a thigh-high slit. For his part, the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback coordinated with his wife in a navy pinstripe suit as they celebrated at the gala in Las Vegas. Patrick's teammates and friends were present, including Travis Kelce, who wore a gray suit. The Las Vegas Golf Classic kicked off on Wednesday, with Brittany appearing by her hubby's side in a catching neon outfit that included a one-shouldered tie-dye Nicholas dress, red Fendi purse, and matching mule heels. Brittany styled her long blonde hair in loose curls and complemented her dress with metallic heels. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback coordinated with his wife in a navy pinstripe suit with loafers. In October 2024, the couple staged the same gala in Kansas City, with Brittany showing off her baby bump in a blue velvet gown. She gave birth to the couple's third child, a daughter named Golden, in January, shortly before the Super Bowl. And there was another event in April 2024, this one also staged in Vegas and attended by BFF Travis, Kelce, and Taylor Swift. The couple were spotted holding hands and looking adorable at the event. During the evening, Kelce surprised guests by announcing that his significant other would add 4 tickets to her Eras Tour concerts. The couple celebrated at the gala in Las Vegas with Patrick's teammates and friends. Earlier on Thursday, Brittany wore an eye-catching tie-dye dress featuring a keyhole cutout and thigh-high slit. Sean Diddy Combs' twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, get glamorous for prom amid rapper's sex trafficking trial. Sean Diddy Combs' twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah Combs, attended their high school prom amid the disgraced music mogul's sex trafficking trial. Photos obtained by Page 6 showed the 18-year-olds arriving with their dates at Harbor House in downtown Los Angeles Saturday night. Jessie and Delilah matched in sparkly red off-the-shoulder gowns as they posed for smiley pictures together. Sean Diddy Combs' twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah Combs, attended their high school prom on Saturday night. The teens wore matching off-the-shoulder red gowns. Photos showed the 18-year-olds arriving with their dates at Harbor House in downtown Los Angeles. Jessie and Delilah's dates both looked dapper in coordinating fits. One of the boys wore a black double-breasted suit with a white button-down shirt and a black tie. He also had a number 5 pinned to his left lapel, with a red floral lapel pinned on the right. The other date sported an all-black ensemble with a red boatie. He finished the look with a pair of black loafers. The group appeared to be in good spirits as they were photographed entering the event together. In one adorable snap, the young men picked up the twins and carried them up the steps. The young men wore classic suits with red floral lapel pins. At one point, they both carried the girls in their arms as they walked up the building steps. Jessie and Delilah's night out comes after the girls were seen supporting their father earlier this week at his sex trafficking trial. The teens' prom outing came shortly after they were seen at their dad Sean's sex trafficking trial earlier this week with their family, including grandmother Janice Combs' brothers Quincy Brown, 33, Justin Combs, 30, and Christian Combs, 26, and sister Chance Combs, 18. At one point, the 3 girls exited the courtroom as male escort Daniel Phillip gave graphic testimony on the witness stand regarding his alleged sexual encounters with Sean and the rapper's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Jessie, Delilah, and Chance were present in the courtroom, however. While the prosecution played a video of Sean assaulting Ventura in a hotel in 2016, people reported that Sean's daughters and mother looked straight ahead instead of watching, though his sons viewed the footage. Jessie, Delilah, and their sister Chance Combs exited the courtroom as male escort. Daniel Phillip gave graphic testimony regarding his sexual encounters with the disgraced rapper and Cassie Ventura. They were joined at the trial by their grandmother Janice Combs and brothers Quincy Brown, Justin Combs, and Christian Combs. The Bad Boy Records founder is on trial for racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Ventura, 38, also testified against Sean, telling the court about the alleged physical and emotional abuse she suffered throughout their decade-long relationship. She concluded her testimony against Sean, who is currently facing charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. On Friday, after 4 days on the witness stand, the I'll Be Missing You rapper, 55, has pleaded not guilty to the charges and denied Ventura's allegations against him. The trial will resume Monday, as former Danity Kane member Dawn Richard is expected to continue her testimony. Jennifer Lawrence details extremely isolating postpartum struggles after becoming a mom. Jennifer Lawrence got candid about the postpartum struggles she has endured. During a press conference at the Cannes Film Festival for her new movie Die My Love on Sunday, the Hunger Games actress talked about the parallel she experienced with her character. Grace, a new mother who develops postpartum depression and enters psychosis. As a mother, it was really hard to separate what I would do as opposed to what she would do. And it was just heartbreaking. Lawrence, who is mom to son, Sai 3, and a newborn baby whose name has not been disclosed. With husband Cook Maroney, said of filming the movie per Variety, Jennifer Lawrence detailed the extremely isolating postpartum struggles she dealt with after she welcomed her first baby in 2022. The Hunger Games actress talked about the parallels she experienced with her Die My Love character Grace, a new mother who develops postpartum depression and enters psychosis. As a mother, it was really hard to separate what I would do as opposed to what she would do. And it was just heartbreaking, she said during a press conference Sunday. I had just had my firstborn, and there's not really anything like postpartum. It's extremely isolating, which is so interesting, she added. Lawrence, 34, said when the film's director, Lynn Ramsey, moved her character and her on-screen lover, Jackson, to Montana. She doesn't have a community, and she doesn't have her people. But the truth is, extreme anxiety and extreme depression is isolating, no matter where you are. You feel like an alien, the mom of 2 added. I had just had my firstborn, and there's not really anything like postpartum. It's extremely isolating, which is so interesting, she added. Lawrence said when director Lynn Ramsey moved her character and her on-screen lover, Jackson, to Montana. She doesn't have a community, and she doesn't have her people. Lawrence, who filmed Die My Love while 5 months pregnant with her second baby, said becoming a mom changes everything. Lawrence, who filmed Die My Love while 5 months pregnant with her second baby, said becoming a mom changes everything. It changes your whole life. It's brutal and incredible. So not only do they go into every decision of if I'm working, where I'm working, when I'm working, they've taught me. I mean, I didn't know that I could feel so much, and my job has a lot to do with emotion, the mother, Star added. It's almost like feeling a blister or something, like so sensitive. So they've changed my life, obviously, for the best, and they've changed me creatively. I highly recommend having kids if you want to be an actor. Lawrence shares son Sai and a newborn with husband Cook Maroney. In early 2025, the X-Men Apocalypse actress and the art gallery director welcomed their second child, a baby whose name and gender have not yet been disclosed. Aubrey O'Day slams selfish Sean Diddy. Combs for having his kids sit through vulgar testimonies. It's concerning to me, Aubrey O'Day slammed Sean Diddy Combs for having his kids sit through the vulgar testimonies of his sex trafficking trial. The former Danity Kane singer, who was signed to Combs' Bad Boy Records from 2005 to 2008, said the disgraced rapper was selfish for having 6 of his 7 kids hear about all of the disgusting and terrifying things he allegedly did behind closed doors. The fact that the kids are marching up to that court, praying over everything, and walking in with a bunch of women also that are encouraging it. Aubrey O'Day slammed Sean Diddy Combs for having his kids sit through the shocking testimonies of his sex trafficking trial. The former Danity Kane singer, who was previously signed to Combs' Bad Boy Records, said the rapper was selfish for having his kids hear about all of the disgusting things he allegedly did behind closed doors. I don't know any father that would want their children to sit through testimony about how much their daddy liked to watch people get lubricated effing, getting pissed on and urinated in their mouths, having his girlfriend come in the other room and rub their CM all over his nipples, she continued. O'Day 41 asked Holmes and Robach if they would want their own children to learn about one of the freakiest nights they've had together. She said on Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' podcast Friday, "Would you want your children to know about it? It's concerning to me that the optics of them being there and supporting their father are obviously a very strong play for the defense," she claimed. The fact that the kids are marching up to that court, praying over everything, and walking in with a bunch of women also that are encouraging it. She said on Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' podcast Friday, "I didn't know any father that would want their children to sit through testimony about how much their daddy liked to watch people get lubricated effing, getting pissed on and urinated in their mouths," she continued. The Showstopper songstress said she believes that the jurors seeing the kids in the courtroom is part of an optics game. You're a father first, and as a father. I just wouldn't want my two girls, that are only a year younger than Cassandra Ventura. Was when he started dating her 19, O'Day continued. Jesse and Delilah. I believe the girls are around 18. I would not ever want my child to hear anything like that. The showstopper songstress said she believes that the jurors seeing the kids in the courtroom is part of an optics game. Since the sex trafficking trial kicked off, his 6 oldest kids, Quincy Brown, Justin Combs, Preston King Combs, Chance Combs, and twins Jesse and Delilah, have put on a united front in the Manhattan federal court several times. The damaged singer continued, "It's telling to me. It means that Daddy's being selfish, and he needs, in my opinion, it feels like Daddy needs you in court. Because Daddy needs all the optics to look in his favor, and I don't really care what you have to sit through." And that, to me, is just showing that same narcissism and ego, and dare I say coercion, that we read discussing about this man. His needs come first. What he wants comes first. Page 6 has reached out to Combs' rep for comment, but did not immediately hear back. Since Sean's sex trafficking trial kicked off on May 5th, his 6 oldest kids, Quincy Brown, 33 Justin Combs, 31 Christian King Combs, 27 Chance Combs. Also, 18 and the twins have put on a united front in the Manhattan federal court several times. On May 12th, the rapper's daughters reportedly left the courtroom as male escort. Daniel Phillip testified about an alleged paid sexual encounter between himself and Cassandra Ventura, which he claimed Sean watched while masturbating. The Me and You singer gave a shocking multi-day testimony about the alleged abuse and freak-off she endured with the Sean John founder. The Act Bad rapper's youngest child, 2-year-old Love, has not attended any of the trial. On May 12th, Chance, Delilah, and Jesse reportedly left the courtroom twice as male escort. Daniel Phillip testified about an alleged paid sexual encounter between himself and Ventura, 38, which he claimed Sean, 55, watched while masturbating. Additionally, the Me and You singer was currently pregnant with her and husband Alex Fine's 3rd child, gave a shocking multi-day testimony about the painful UT as she received from engaging in freak-offs with the Sean John founder, how he allegedly raped her in 2018, and how she was forced to call him a nickname she called her grandfather. Sean is currently on trial facing charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty. O'Day revealed that she will not be taking the stand to testify against her former boss.